Hi, and welcome back to Who Intends Crafts, where wings fly free just like our imagination. Um, I just was gonna get on and crochet and talk. Um, it is freezing today. Oh my goodness. We went from, give me one second. Sorry. So, oh my goodness, it went from like really hot because it was like 70s. And here it gets hot when it's in the 70s. You get like that humidity heat, but I mean, it was comfortable. It was like springy weather. And all of a sudden, it's like freezing cold, feeling like it's about to snow or something. Ugh, I'm telling you. So I showed this a while ago. Well, not that long ago, but what I've been working on. It's still work in progress because I got the hang of it and I'm really like it's zooming fast. But I didn't. I wanted to calm. I wanted it to be a little different. Be, instead of being one solid color, which was really, really pretty, what had happened was, what had happened? Where did I get that from? Who did I just watch that said that? Then it got stuck in my head. Oh my goodness, I know. Setta's Place. I knew that. That just like, I was binge watching and yeah, it got stuck in my place. But what happened was this. This is my nightstand, and in it I have like tons of yarn, which I forgot about. It's like out of sight, out of mind. So the one day I was like looking for something, and in the bottom drawer is where I had like all the yarn. I was like, oh, what is this magicalness? Like I totally forgot that I had it. There was, let me try to get it, a skein rolled up. Can barely see. Well, you can see it pretty good. This is Yarn Bees um authentic hand dyed superwash merino. I don't know the color of it. I have another one, but I don't know the color of it. But Mr. Hoot, sorry, fuzzes came. Mr. Hoot had actually gotten this for me. Now he is so sweet. When he goes to the store, like if I it was like the attack of the fuzz. He had every time, like if I say to him, hey, could you please go to um the craft store, because I'm forever running out of glue sticks. I need to buy it like by the case. Or if I would need like something, I say, hey, can you pick it up for me? Because I know me, I'll end up going to the craft store and buying the whole entire store. So this way, he can go and just pick up exactly what I need, and that's that. Yeah. But sometimes he'll see something and he'll get it for me. And this was one of those things. He saw this and right away thought of me, which is so crazy because when I saw this, I did not think of me. And so it was just, in my stash for the longest time because I love rainbows, but I don't, I guess, draw to rainbow yarn. Feel like you're a little tilted. Let me fix ya. Sorry. So I don't really like draw to like rainbowy yarn or anything like that. And I don't know. I don't know why, but I just thought, oh, that's so pretty and thank you. But I had no clue. Hold on one second. So I I just didn't know, what to do with it. So then I just didn't know like how I was gonna work up. I just really just didn't know what to do with it. So I thought it was so pretty, but not me. But after, like, he's always getting me yarns that I would never get myself. And so, and I don't want to like just stash it away. I want to show him I appreciate him for thinking of me and getting me things. So I try to always like use, sorry, a manatee video popped up and I was like, I need to close out of that. So anyway, so I'm always trying to like use things, which it really helps me because I always say think outside your box. And so with him getting these yarns for me that I would never pick for myself, it makes me use them. And then I'm like, oh my goodness, I love this. So I'm so appreciative for that, for him for doing those things. I mean, he doesn't know that he's doing those things. He's just thinking he's making his wife happy by buying her yarn, which he is. But at the same time, he's making me come out of my comfort zone, with yarns that I would usually draw to, and wouldn't get. And so he's getting the things I want to get or think to get, and I put them into works, and I ended up loving them and wanting more. And this is definitely one of them. So I was working on, I don't even know what to call it, but that this top I've been working on. And so I was just gonna do it like a crop top. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna show my belly, but I was gonna have like a tank top underneath. And um so then I mean, I have more than enough of this yarn, but I thought, oh, that would be really cute for like a summery crop top, and then have the tank top underneath. But I wanted it to be a little bit longer after I started like thinking about things and everything. And then when I went to the bottom of the drawer and I saw this magical yarns, I saw this one. I thought, oh my goodness, I wonder how this would work up, because he had gotten me the yarn Be Authentic hand dye, one of the yarns, and it was like multicolor, and I made a really pretty sweater out of it, and I beyond love that sweater. And I wore it the other day, and everybody else beyond loved it. So I thought, I'm really going to use this. So this is how it's working up so far. Hold on. Let me grab this better. Isn't that so pretty? Like, it's just giving you like splashes of rainbow here and there. And I love that. So I thought, I'm going to do the bottom half a solid color. The top part will be the rainbow, if you can see that. Let me put it this way. So the bottom's going to be the solid. The top part with the sleeves are all going to be this rainbow mix yarn. And then around the collar, I will do the solid color again, and then around the arms, I'll do the solid color again to tie it all in. So, I mean, that's how I envisioned it. Like, this all happened last night. I couldn't sleep, and I already started, where did I put it? I already started working on the arms. And so, I was like, I'm really liking this. So I'm going to frog that and use that when I do this part of the top. But I'm really, really liking this. I thought that would be so pretty, two-toned, and have like the top rainbow and then the collar tie in with this, and then around the cuff tie into that. Now that I know what I'm going to do, it's going to be done probably by tonight. And then I'll sew and everything. And so I'll pop one. If it is fully done, I'll pop one tomorrow and show you. I do have to do the two arms, so maybe by the end of tomorrow that'll be done. But yeah, I just thought, I don't know, like I put it off to the side because I was trying to think, do I want it to be a crop top? Do I want it to be longer? I was like, well, while I'm thinking about it, let me work on the arms. So I started working on the sleeves, and then something was in this bottom drawer. I think I have like needles or something. Oh, I do. I have the sewing needles that you sew in your ends. So I was like, oh, I need one of these, and let me just pop open a new pack instead of walking to the craft room because my body was aching. So I didn't do that, and next thing you know, I found all this magical yarn, and I was like so happy about that. So I want to show you something. Oopsie. I still have to show you my new addition. And I will. Sorry, something came apart. And I definitely will. If it comes near me, then I can. But until then, I'll have to fix this. It started pulling apart. Anyway, I made it a little something. So, a little sweater. And then I have iron on vinyl. Something about this sweater. This is, if you can see, a little sparkle in it. It's coming out like a gray sparkle, but it's rainbowy sparkle. It has like blue, purple, and gold, and different rainbowy sparkles in it. Karen Simply Soft Party. So, and it's acrylic with the polyester of the metallic. So, this part right here is cotton. It is the cotton blend, which is 47% cotton and 53% acrylic. So it's acrylic and cotton. And this is all iron on vinyl. So you can see that you can iron on, if you have a Cricut or, whatever, you can iron things on perfectly to acrylic. I had no issues. I had the little tiny Cricut iron and I put it on the lowest setting, took a few little seconds, and boom, it's iron on there. It says stay wild. And a little cactus, because I love the little cactuses. And so then I made it a little cactus hat, a little flower on top. This is what pulled apart. I have to do that again and sew it in. So I have a bunny. It is an Angora wool bunny. And so I had one before a couple years ago when we lived in the countryside. And so I really wanted another one so badly. That one, I loved her. Her name was Penelope. But she was mean. Not to me. She loved me, but she was really mean to Mr. Hoot and the kids. Every time they would like lay on the floor, she would like, because she was a free roam bunny. I litter trained her, so she was a free roam, and she would like run real fast as soon as they hit the floor and bite them. Or if I was on our bed. Now my bed was like super high. I'm 5'3", and my bed was like, I had to like run and jump to get into my bed. And so we would think we would be safe, and we would watch, like, have a movie night, me and the kids, and Mr. Hoot would be in the living room playing his games. And next thing you know, this bunny jumps on the bed, bites the kids, runs to the living room, bites Mr. Hoot, runs back to me, and lays on my lap like I did nothing. And at that point, I was just like, you know what? I can't keep, I had her for 6 months at the time, and I just thought, I can't keep having them. It was bad. They were bleeding, and she would bite until she marked or drew blood. So, I'm really crazy. I'm a big time animal person. And so if I have to rehome an animal, or like I rescue the cats in the yard, they're street cats, I get them fixed, shots, and get them loving, and then I find them homes. So I am very strict when finding homes. I don't just give it to the first person that says, hey, I want a pet. I make sure you're going to be able to take care of pets. Like, pets are forever. They're like a baby. And, yeah, they're cute and they're fluffy and they're furry and, they're just adorable little things, but they're more than that. They need to be fed and taken out, and the drill. But so if you ever hear me say I rehomed the animal, trust me when I say I make sure they went to an amazing home. So she still sends me pictures to this day of Penelope, which I'm so thankful for. She has an older sister, which is a Flemish giant rabbit. Those, if you don't know, those are the bunnies that get really super big, like really big. I always wanted one. But yeah, so she was so excited. She was like, I originally wanted an Angora because I saw on Instagram Willie the English Angora. And I was like, oh my goodness, he's so cute. And that's what made me want one. So when she messaged me and she was like, oh my goodness, I've always wanted an English Angora. I used to watch this on Instagram. I was like, oh, me too. And so then she showed me the pictures of her bunny and, how she like ranged it. And I said, well, she's litter trained. I did tell her, she nips at the kids and Jeff and if other people come. So I said, but she loves me. She was a show bunny. Show bunnies are like, for those of you that don't know, you can go to farm shows, or you never watch those dog shows, or I think they have cat ones as well. The fancy dogs, the pedigree, and they sit there all proper. Yeah, that's what a show bunny or a show guinea pig or whatever would do. And that's what she was. She wasn't for a pet. She was strictly for a show bunny and for the wool. And so she didn't have that, I guess, that love in life. Um, and I can say that because when I met the girl that sold her to me, I guess. I mean, I like to say adopted, but you know, she was like, yeah, she was a show bunny, and um, yeah, and like their house was like pristine, like like the dog came to the door and she was like, no, you know where to go, and I was like, oh, and I just wanted to rub up on the dog, but it was like big old piano in the foyer, and I was like, whoa. So I am pretty sure she did not have the bunny roaming around, which is fine. I mean, not, I don't know. I'm not going to give my input on that. But anyway, so this was, I'm pretty sure this was the first time she was able to just be a bunny and run around and be free, but she wasn't used, I don't know, maybe she had a bad experience with guys. Maybe they reminded her of somebody at the show that, mistreated her. I don't know. But she just was not happy. She loved me though. Like she would lick me and kiss me and lay on me and let me rub her belly. She loved the cuddle. But and they just wanted that love, but she wouldn't give it to them. So I was very happy. I said, come to the house. We sat outside in the front lawn and I let the bunny run and she was able to meet her and she loved her. She jumped on her lap and just fell in love. And so that was good. She made it to her new home and she's doing amazing. Amazing. So, yeah. One second. So story time. And I hope you don't mind. This is probably gonna be a long story. I always loved bunnies, and how I got my love for like bunnies and things or so my dad, he despised Petunia. Come here. Come here, babies. Come here. I tried. So my dad despised cats and dogs. He loved them. Somebody else had them. He loved them if they were outside, but inside the house, no. He did not ever want us to have a cat or a dog. I mean, I begged for years for a puppy and no. We did have a couple cats here and there, but he was never happy. So I have I'm doing smoothies, so this is like a mango. Sorry, my throat. So anyway, he was never happy. So my dad was a carpenter. Yeah, carpenter. I was gonna say cabinetry, but he was a carpenter. He did he would build like houses. He did cabinets and all kinds of things. And so he did like this big mansion one time. And he was so happy that he did that. And he redid like the decks and all the cabinets and like everything. I would have to like show pictures of what my dad used to do one day. And so he got, he every time he would finish like a big job, he would take us all out and let us, have a treat and get whatever we wanted. So my mom had a bird. She had a cockatiel, and she named her Rosabella, and we were going to the pet store. We were going to go to the pet store because she needed like bird food and she was going to get like bird toys and things like that and hook up her little Rosabella. So of course I love the pet store because this pet store is called Petology and they have like every pet. They have puppies and kittens and all types of pets all over the place, and I used to just love going there and petting the animals and then crying because I couldn't have a dog. So come here, baby. Come here. Come here. No? Alright. I should name Sonic. He was like, woo! So anyway. So the one day, when we were at the pet store and we had the money and I was like, I saw a bunny. I saw the bunnies and I thought, he never said anything about bunnies. And so I went out and I said, hey, can I get a bunny? He's like, yeah, you can get a bunny. And so I got the cage and I got the bunny, and in my mind I'm like, bunnies are stinky, they poo poo all over the place if you let them run, and their pee stinks, and so he's gonna be so mad that this bunny is stinking up the house that he's gonna let me get a puppy, because puppies go potty outside and not in the house, and this bunny's gonna chew on all of his wood and all his antiques, and ha 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 ha, like I was like evil. I'm not trying to touch my nose, but all the um yarns is like so I was so evil. I was like, yes, puppy, here I come. So that didn't work out to my plan. I got the bunny. He was a floppy-eared bunny. I named him Toby. He had like a little mustache, and it was like so cute. And my dad always had a mustache, so it reminded me of my dad. But it was so cute. So anyway, I got Toby, and I wanted a puppy so bad that I trained Toby to be a puppy. Um, I litter trained him where he would, he wasn't in his cage. I just opened it up and he would like have free range of the house. He knew how to go up and down the steps. And then when he had to go potty, he would go into his cage. He never bit any of the furniture. Um, like I trained him not to do those things. I also trained him to fetch. I had like a little pencil and I would throw it and say, go get it. And he would actually go get the pencil for me. And he was just the best bunny. He would sleep with me at nighttime. My dad fell in love with him. Ended up building like this big old hutch in the back of our yard, because our yard was closed off. We lived in the city. I live in the city now, but we lived in the city, and our yard was closed off, and um we had like a pond and everything, and my dad would grow like tons of vegetables, and they had like, I'll have to show you the yard one day. Tons of vegetables, tons of flowers, and just everything. So yeah, he would just have like, he built the hutch, and Toby, I would just let free roam the yard. Like he would run in the yard, and like he would listen. He would come to me when I called him, and he was just like the best little bunny, and we all just fell in love. So there was my, I didn't get the puppy ever. There was that. We fell in love with Toby. But yeah, he was just like the best bunny ever, and spoiled, spoiled. Like he had fresh vegetables every single day because of our garden in the yard. He had, all the house to run in and all the yard to run in, and yeah, it was funny because like he had his hutch. He wouldn't free roam the yard like at nighttime or anything like that, but to give him like, nice, he would sometimes be outside in his little, not a little, huge hutch. So he would be in there, and one night it was like starting to storm. My dad goes, you better go with the bunny. He's gonna get scared. I had to run out there, risking my life of electricity shooting down from the sky and killing me to get the bunny. It was so funny, but yeah, he was a spoiled little bunny. Um, he passed away. He outlived his life. So lot bunnies can live anywhere from 8 to 10 years. He lived to be 14 years old, and yeah, he just lived a long bunny life, and he was so happy. So it's important when you get a bunny or an animal to really know how to take care of them. They're not supposed to be in a cage 24/7 and out when you want to hold them. In the wild, they're running all day long and getting their energy out and doing things like that. So just like you would have your dog or your cat running and being free, you should have your bunny as well. But with that being said, you have to train them. And yes, you can train them to be litter trained, to where they will go in a litter. You can have like a cat litter box or a cage. I have the cage set up so they can hop in and, be trained. I would have to say they're probably easier to train than a dog. um, yeah, they're easier because they don't like a mess. They really don't like a mess. And when they go to the bathroom, they like to go in the same spot. So, which is usually a corner. So if you have it in the corner and they like You put some hay where they go to the bathroom at. They'll go in that corner all the time and go potty. And so then, it's easy. They'll hop in and hop out, but they have to have access to know, okay, this is where to go and where to hop in and hop out. So my advice would be start off in just a small room and let them get used to the small room and then branch out so they know, where to go. But yeah, that's my story time. A sad part of that story, because it's me. My dad passed away, and my dad, okay, he had a huge pond in the yard, and he loved koi fish. He had a big, huge koi that was his favorite, and it was named Elvis. Um, the very next day after my dad passed away, Elvis passed away, and so did Toby. And it was like really to my heart, like you, like it was, it was beyond devastating. I, it was so hard, and Toby was fine. Like just that day before, like I was holding him, he was playing perfectly fine. So I don't know, like he sensed, because animals can sense things. He sensed the broken heart, or he just sensed it and he died of a broken heart. I don't know, but the next day, boom, and the fish, and I was like, and my mom joked, "You, we have different beliefs, and everybody has different beliefs, and I respect everybody's beliefs." So if I say we joked, I don't mean to hurt anybody's feelings at all. It was just, between us to have like a lighthearted moment. It was like, oh, my dad went out and he had to take his pets with him. It was just, I guess, for us to like at that time have a giggle during like the worst time of our life. But I don't mean to offend anybody or hurt anybody's feelings. If whatever you believe in, I fully respect your beliefs. I would never put anybody down or be like, oh, that's silly. No, I would just say, and I said, I'm so sorry if I did offend you with that. It was just something that we got by with. But yeah, that was it. So I just love bunnies. I love all animals. My dream, and I keep begging, no, my dream was seriously to like have a farm or a zoo. I need a zoo. Like my biggest dream would be to own like an owl sanctuary. And be like, woohoo, and like all my owls would come to me, and that would be like the best dream of my life. But I would settle for a zoo, and I would settle for a farm. I keep begging Mr. Hoot for a pig. Oh, I want a pig so badly. Like, you don't understand. I can have a billion pets, and I guarantee you will never smell any single one of them. They will be trained. Like, I go, just like I treat my kids, I treat my animals. Like, they're my babies, and I'm over the top with them. So I'm like, that I would go above and beyond for this pig. Like, I think he's scared that it would take over him because he's always saying, oh, I come home and you give me a kiss, but as soon as you see a cat, you're like, oh, my baby, come here. I'm like, well, I'm trying to teach him to get used to people and everything. Sure, that's your excuse. I'm like, boy, you get love. He's so crazy. I can't take him. So yeah, that's my story. But I did actually end up getting a puppy. When my dad was in the hospital, I don't know. I think it was like maybe fear, or maybe he knew. You know how like you just know your body. He told me you can get a puppy, and I was like, what? Like really? So when he passed away, my mom was like, get your puppy. He said you can get a puppy, you get your puppy, and it it truly helped me. It didn't take away the pain, but it helped me. So I love big dogs, and at that time I got a big old puppy. And, just being outside, training it kept my mind off things for a long time. Like I didn't think about it. I put it in the back of my mind like, oh, my dad's out there fishing or he's doing something. He's at work. This is why I'm not seeing him. Let me play with the puppy, you know. So it helped. Animals definitely help heal. They really, really do. Enough of the sadness. What else gonna show? I guess I could show this. I'm so sorry that I forget your name, but somebody asked me to make. I'm like, somebody asked me to make this. Somebody had not messaged, left the comment to make. Not the mama. Oh my goodness, I know the name and I'm looking at it right now. You'll know. Look at it. So it says not the mama from Dinosaur. Do you remember watching the Dinosaur show? I still watch it now. Um, is it on Hulu? I don't know. One of the little things one of the apps I have, I get to watch this, and I'm so happy for because I loved it. But look how cute it came out. So I'm just gonna do little stitches around. I have cotton yarn. I thought this looked so dinosaur and so cool, and then I have this as the back. So this is faux leather. Excuse me, by the way. This is faux leather. I had to I didn't burp or nothing. My throat was like, like I couldn't talk. I had a frog in my throat, I should say. So I apologize if you heard that and you thought I was being rude. I'm not. I wasn't trying to be rude. So anyway, faux leather that I cut out with the Cricut, and then I just stitched along the side. It's actually coming out true to color. This is orange, and then the in between is the Big Twist Cake Arcade, and I just thought that was so pretty, doesn't it? And look, like I mean, obviously some of the parts changed, but I just like that. I thought, oh my goodness, that's so cool. It really looked like dinosaurs. So I'm getting some. I have it coming. This is going to be the front. And then I'll do the same thing around the side to make a nice little bag. I have some leaf material coming to put on the inside for the dinosaurs. I also have dinosaur material, but it's not cartoony dinosaur, so I don't know which one I'm going to use yet for it. But I'll just, when they come, I'll just see it. But I'll message, and if she doesn't, I'll just post it on my Etsy. So anyway, I just saw the comment. I think I might have just commented on it, and then I remembered, oh, I had that comment. So yeah, that's what I've been working on. I'm waiting. I still have. I'll show you my hocus pocus now that I'm not on the computer. You see, I'm waiting on the little cat material to come in. Now you can see it better. It says muck. I smell children, and then this is Thackeray Bakes and book. I love their faces. Winnie's Winnie's face. But yeah. Oh, this is good. I don't have it here near. I don't have it with me. I have the keychain of Billy. Billy the zombie. So I made a little keychain so it would hang, it's gonna dangle down. His keychain, and then I'm gonna do the straps and everything. And it's going to be really cool. I'm also doing a special little thing added to that. And when I get that done, I will show you. Um, yeah, that's all I have for today. I thought the video was going to be super long, and it's not. Thank goodness, right? Sometimes I get on here super long, and I'm here thinking, I said, I'm going to crochet your chat, and I didn't. But I'm really, really loving how this is coming out. This is the True Blue. And then this is the Superwash Merino. So it looks so, so pretty. I'm so excited for this. I mean, I was excited for it before, but I'm like super excited for it now. And then I was thinking these tops would be all year round. Like you could wear it, of course, in the summer, spring and summer with a little tank top underneath, but also in the winter, if you get like a really lightweight, the thin, lightweight cotton tops, you could wear that underneath and have this over top and give a really pretty layered look. Like, tell me that wouldn't look so pretty um in the winter, you know, like I could just envision it in all different colors. That will look so, so pretty. So I'm really excited to see how this comes out. I've been zooming. Last night I couldn't sleep, so then I was like, you know what, let me do a couple rows of this just to see how it looked. And oh my goodness, I fell in love. I just love how the rainbow is like here and there. Like I just love that. I just love that. So it's just a bunch of chains, and then you go into the chains and do your stitches. This is really easy. I'm definitely going to have to show you how to do this little stitch because it really works up easy, really quickly. And you can do this. I was fooling around with it a little bit, and I did it with the bulky yarn, and it looks so pretty with the bulky yarn. And I thought, oh, I'm gonna make a cow out of that. That would look so pretty of a cat with a cow, maybe some fringe. Even though I'm not a big fringe person, but maybe some fringe and like buttons. Ooh, yeah. You see how my mind works. And now I'll put this away because that's in my mind, and I have to do it now. We're gonna finish this. Alrighty, I hope, oh, I'm sorry for clapping so loud. I hope you are having a hooterific day. Hope you're feeling well. Better than I'm feeling, I'll tell you that much. Truly hope all is good. And I thank you for all the lovely comments. I'm sorry I didn't get back to you. I will today. Thank you for the happy wishes. I appreciate it so very much. I truly, truly, truly do. Okay, so the last video, Bronwyn and Ladybird Loves, they were the only two that commented my owl in the back. So I'll message them. They could both pick out patterns of their choice. But I will be on sometime this week, throughout the week, and showing you little things here and there. And then next Monday, we'll go back to normal Made It Monday. The beginning of the video, I'll explain the rules, and there's not really rules, but what to do for all newbies. Alrighty, I need a nap, but I'm not going to take a nap. And that's all I have. So, yeah, who wins and out. Bye.